Okay, so this is the next leg of our Australian adventure, and right now my heart is in my throat because we have a rented car and we're making our way to wherever we're going today. I can't say the name of the place, the Wombat City, whatever it is, Warrnambool. So we're on the M1 highway, and of course Walter's over here, which is not the usual kind of positioning because everything's on the left-hand side. So there have been some tense moments getting out of the city where I felt he was going to scrape me off onto the side over here. But hopefully after about an hour on this or something, we'll be used to this. I still look down here figuring there should be a steering wheel, but there isn't one. And oh my God, just help us. Okay, so we're heading towards, we think, the 12 Apostles, and you can see here on the map there's Melbourne, and we're down here along this Princess Highway, Parkway, Freeway, whatever you call it, down along Geelong, and then eventually we'll hit the coastal road, which in itself could be a thrill.
Well, actually, I think when you type that in, we're not going the coastal road. It goes to the fastest route.
Oh.
I'll take a look, Robert.
Okay. So anyways, down here, around here, somewhere along here, whatever, see there's 12 apostles there. So God only knows. And then from the 12 apostles, where are we spending the first night? That's that.
Warrnambool, down at the other end.
Warrnambool. Oh, over here. Okay. There it is. Warrnambool. Warrnambool. Say that 5 times fast. Anyways, we have a distance to go. It's about 400 kilometers, and all I can say is God be with us, because I'm either going to get scraped off here by another car or I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so yeah, we are in a rented car, of course, and I'm trying to figure out what kind of car this is. Walter says it's a Hyundai, a white one. That's all I know. And what was it you said about it? It's a mid-sized car?
It's a... I forgot what I said.
Well, if it's a mid-sized car, it's got a hatchback on the back. The hatchback barely fit our 2 suitcases, and we don't have big suitcases. So, good thing we didn't get a compact or whatever, because you wouldn't have got your purse in here.
This is level 3. Next level up would have been a 4-door car, so...
This is not 4 doors?
No,
this is 4 doors.
5 doors.
5 doors. Okay. Yeah, the hatchback. All right, whatever. Anyways, yeah, it's a car. It's missing a steering wheel. That's all I know right there. Oh no, there it is over there. Isn't that fun? And we got a GPS with it too. And then we paid extra to get rid of the deductible.
Which we never do, but I don't know what the amount of kangaroos hopping around here.
Plus the deductible was something like $4,000 or something. So the other was $36 a day to have that taken down to 0. So we have the car for about 7 days. In fact, we thought about getting rid of it a little bit earlier, but Walter sort of forgot to ask the guy at the thing if there was a penalty for that or not. I suppose once we get to Adelaide, we can always call them and ask them about that. Whatever, we'll see. Maybe by then we will be more comfortable driving in this country. And when I say we, I mean Walter. Maybe I'll be more comfortable as a passenger. That's to be seen. Okay, so now we're actually on the Great Ocean Road, and it's very windy. Very windy.
May take us all day to get there.
Yeah. It's going to be a bit of a trek, but there, you can see the ocean, sort of, through the trees. And this place we're in, or just leaving, is called Anglesey. And I don't know what that guy up there is doing. It's a turn lane, I guess. It's very disorienting, all this left-hand side of the road thing. This gives you a bit of a view.
Now we hit the bushes.
Yeah, of course. There's ocean down there, trust me. We saw it a second ago. there's some ocean through the bushes.
I see some.
There's a better shot up here. Sorry for the movement, but the road's kind of rolly, and I don't have a stabilizer.
Oh, lots of bushes now.
Well, bushes again. This may be an exercise in futility. Oh, there. There we go. Again, glimpses through the bushes. There. There, see, trust me, there's ocean out there. And lots of bushes too. So every time I try to get a shot of the ocean, by the time I get my camera up, I hit the stupid bushes. So look quickly. So every now and then we get a glimpse.
And then every time you put it down again, that's when you can see it again. Oh, here, come up.
Oh, here's something coming up here. Yay, here. Looky. Fuck! There, see? Ocean, finally.
It's the Southern Ocean.
The Southern Ocean.
That's what it's called.
Oh.
South between Australia and Antarctica.
Okay, concentrate on staying on the road.
Yeah, I am.
Okay,
I'm
well,
looking at the road. I'm just talking.
I don't know if you can do two things at once.
I'm not a woman.
Oh, well, that'll go over now really great on this video. He didn't mean that. What he meant, he isn't a wombat. Because have you ever seen a wombat drive? Wombats are the worst. They go right when they should go left, they slow right down and speed right up, and you're right up a wombat's butt. So I'd strongly suggest that if you ever are on the road and there's a wombat driving, get off the road. Every time I get the camera up and then I hit a bush.
There's a bush there too.
Yeah. Never mind. What's this say?
High crash zone.
High crash zone. How nice. Back of the ocean. So there it is, the ocean.
It's a cruise ship in the distance.
Watch the road. You've seen cruise ships before. You can look at the video later. Especially now that this road's getting a little on the upper side, windy kind of thing. Yeah, this is just like in California. Didn't like it either. Well, I like California. I just didn't like what
It's
they...
just like California, except we're driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah, well, true.
Windy.
Oh, this is one windy road. And they say the speed limit is 80 on here?
40.
40. Oh, well, our GPS is saying 80, right? I don't think so. Right in this guy's ass.
Yeah, I know. Well, I can't help it.
anyways, this gives you kind of an idea here of what we've got ourselves into.
There's Santa Monica campus.
Yeah, okay. Why don't you just hang your head?
I'm reading the signs.
What was that just dropped on?
I don't know.
Oh, my glasses.
I'm not looking at what dropped.
You're looking at everything else, except...
No, I'm reading the signs of the road. Am I not allowed to read the signs of the road?
What? The one that said bend over and kiss your ass goodbye?
35 kilometers.
Yeah. There's a reason for that. Hairpin curves. So anyways, kind of gives you an idea of, yeah, rent a car in a country that drives on the side of the road you're not used to driving on, and why not take the windiest roads there possibly is?
Well, I hadn't intended to do the Great Ocean.
Did that? Yeah, well, okay, we're on it now. God help us. All we need is a kangaroo right now.
It's interesting drive.
Okay, well, I'm glad you're doing the driving. I'm just sitting here braking, air braking. Turn, tippy truck. There's always an asshole. Motorcycle. White knuckle yet? Pretty much.
Got a line of cars going by us.
Yeah, well, we can't do anything about it. It's this guy here. I mean, so what? How fast do they want to go down here? Feed the cockatoo. This is Warrnambool, and I guess they have a lot of cockatoos here. It's in the trees. Oh yeah, there's one up there too. And one over there. Lots of cockatoos. But you're not supposed to feed them because they'll throw up. This is the lovely little town of
Turn right on William Street, then take the first left.
Don't know where that thing's trying to take us.
I don't know if I'm still on the Great Ocean Road or not.
At the roundabout, take the 4th exit to Mount Joy Parade.
Bay Street. Follow
Take
along.
the exit to Mount Joy Parade. Turn right on Beale Street, then take the first right.
Try putting in port cable.
Now there's a spectacular view. Yay.
Chinese
Yeah, of course.
motorcycle.
And assholes on motorbikes. And then, of course, you can always have the wombats. Take advantage of the fact that we're stopped here on the side of the road, or on the road, for some construction, which figures. But it's a great view. We're moving into some little place called Separation River. And this is Apollo Bay. Cute little place, seaside, little tourist trap, I'm sure. The ocean's just over there on the other side of the bushes.
In 400 meters, turn right on Great Ocean Road.
And this guy's, what are we doing here? Hello? Okay, pedestrians walking. I think you can go. Okay, pedestrians walking, but not waiting for going down the crosswalk. Could look like one of those kangaroos on the side of the road, schmucked. Port Campbell. We're heading in that direction. Cute little church.
Turn right on Great Ocean Road.
Warrnambool. Warrnambool, where we're our end destination for today. Now, it
Continue
looks
on
like
Great
we're
Ocean
going
Road.
inland for a bit, according to the map. Away from the ocean. Oops, get it inside. So there, we see there's Apollo Bay. And then we're going around this bend here for a while. And I gotta flip the map over to the other side. There you can see some more of it in the distance. Little different landscape and view from what we saw in Melbourne. We're still on the Ocean Coast Road, but this part is taking us more inland and a forested area. And the road is still curvy, but not quite as bad as the other part we just came off from. That gives you an idea of the flora and fauna. So, did you enjoy the 12 Apostles?
It was interesting.
A few were missing.
Yeah.
They dropped in the thing. Of course, once again, as soon as you pull out your camera, take a picture, there's all kinds of Asians in them. So, sounds prejudiced, I know, but it's the truth. Oh, camera wars. Well, it looks like the moo-moos are coming in from Elkin. Here they all are, little girls. So, this is sort of the back of where we're staying at a Best Western here in Warrnambool. Probably didn't say that right, but whatever. And here's what the room looks like. Walter's parking the car right now. And it's okay. It's a little nicer than I thought it was going to be. Lady at the reception was really nice. And once we get in here and get settled in for a second or two, then I think we'll take a little walk to the business district. And we'll see what we see. And I hope we get something to eat too, because I'm starving. And this is where we're staying. This is the front. You already saw the back in the room. So it's okay. Yeah, and things seem to be
there too.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a sleepy little place. This is Warrnambool. Warrnambool. It's around 4 o'clock, well, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. We're looking for some place to eat. We're finding a lot of places that are closed. And we're just wondering, yeah, we're just wondering if this is what they do here. Close up on Mondays or whatever. Because when we're in Melbourne, as Walter said, they seem to be closed there a lot too on Mondays on different things. So, really don't know what it does. Now this place over here says Mexican restaurant, bar, takeaway, but it don't look open. A little bit more of this place. Okay, so we're back at our hotel and we're sitting in the bar having a couple of beers and we're getting some nachos because we have found that a lot of the places don't open until 5 or they're not open at all for dinner. So we'll wait around and we're looking at the menu from this place and we might just eat right here in the hotel. At least we don't have to go any place further. I don't know about you, but I'm tired.
I'm kind of tired
too. So I don't think there's
all that
stuff on
stress of driving on the other side
yeah,
of the road.
right. Yeah, I had to get used to that. Yeah. So, yeah, this place looks okay. I guess there's a big group of Canadians here too. They're staying for 3 days, came in on a bus, but they seem to be checking out farms. So I wonder if they are some kind of farmers thing or something, you know, learning about farming things in Australia.
In drought conditions.
Well, I know that farmers do come here to check stuff, and educators do too.
Yeah.
They used to come from our board, they'd come here, and they'd share stuff about education. Of course, all the bigwigs at the board got to go to that, and of course, you know who was paying for that.
Well, they did that at work too. They came here for property assessment.
Yeah, so there you go. So, you know, what a good way to get a free trip to Australia. Wish our trip was free, but it's not. So we decided to eat here in the restaurant that's attached to the hotel. And over there's a huge group, and they're all Canadians. They're farmers, apparently. They're staying here 3 days, and they're on some kind of trip where they're going around and looking at farms. I'll bet you they're from Western Canada, but maybe not. Anyways, we're enjoying this wine, which was, well, quite frankly, one of the cheapest ones on the menu for $24, the Chardonnay. It's okay. It grows on you, but so does fungus. And Walter is having some kind of chicken breast. We think it's like a cordon bleu, but it's got like camembert farce. I said farce. I didn't say fart. I said camembert farce on it and bacon. So it sounds interesting. I'm having the pasta, which is pesto, basil pasta, fettuccine with chicken and mushrooms and stuff. We'll see what that's like. So it was either here or we'd be struggling all over town tonight looking for a place for din-dins. And the places that were downtown anyways didn't look that exciting. And there's another place across the road from here, up the hill, that we looked at to go for lunch, but the kitchen was closed when we got there at 3 o'clock. So we just didn't feel like walking anywhere. So we're eating here. So here's what we ordered. So mine is the pasta, the basil pesto with chicken. The chicken is shredded with mushrooms and some Parmesan on it, and she put a little cracked pepper on it. It's actually fairly tasty. I give it a 7. And Walter's is what I'm glad I didn't order, but what do you think?
Okay. So I don't think I'd run out and get it again.
No, it's definitely not a cordon bleu.
No.
It came with a fritter, a vegetable fritter.
Yeah.
She said not really to
It's
your
not that
liking.
great.
So it's something a little different. Okay, quickly before the help comes over, what you think of your dinner?
Not particularly good.
No, and this wasn't horrible. I've had worse, but I've had a lot better. Yeah, I still ate it because I was hungry. All right, but yeah, I don't know. I'm still wondering whether or not Walter says he thinks maybe we're too picky, and we don't think we are, or it's just a question of that I haven't yet had, except for the first night in Melbourne. I really haven't had any meals that stand out as being excellent. Maybe we're just not eating in the right places. I don't know. Sorry, Australia, but you're not great cooks.